morning, everybody. Welcome back to another daily vlog. Welcome to another day. So sleep 2024 update, and I'm sorry, I know that this has to be getting old, but this is what's going on. If you're just stumbled across this video, the last multiple videos have been about how I've had very little sleep. Yesterday was real rough. I don't know how I made it through, honestly. I felt awful all day. Went to bed. So, okay. I'm trying some new techniques in my sleep. And by the way, I'm sorry if it's windy and all kinds of stuff out here. It's just so much quieter out here than inside with my kids running around. So last night I watched a video on the Mel Robbins podcast about sleep. And there was a sleep scientist there, like from Harvard or somewhere. And so I'm really making my sleep a priority. As a special needs mom, as a mom of 3, busy, sleep has just always been something I've struggled with. So I want to do everything I can do to give myself the best chance of getting sleep, because sleep is so important. She was talking about how sleep is so important for our cardiovascular health, for our mental health, for our productivity. It's just really important, and I've struggled for so many years. And so I'm trying out a couple things. First of all, I'm putting my phone away 30 minutes before I go to bed, not looking at Facebook, Instagram, even reading books on it, watching a video. I'm putting it away. I'm keeping it in my bathroom, plugged in and charging, and putting my alarm clock on so that I have to get up when it goes off. And then I am also, that's the biggest thing, is that. Also making sure I'm going to bed at a good hour so that I have enough hours to sleep. I really need to stop staying up till, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning. Giving myself the best chance of getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep. So trying to go to bed a little bit earlier, and then also trying to establish a schedule of waking up at a certain time. She was talking about how consistency with our sleep is so important, and our circadian rhythm and everything. And anyway, it was very, very interesting. So last night I was completely exhausted because of all the lack of sleep. I put my phone in the bathroom and went to bed. I was in bed by 9:30. I read a little bit in my book. I felt myself starting to get tired. Last night I only took the magnesium. I didn't take the melatonin because I don't want to become where I have to have that. So I just took the magnesium and went to bed, read a little bit, and then I felt myself getting sleepy. I turned off the light. I did some deep breathing, and I was out. I kind of woke up a little bit when David came to bed, but I was able to just go right back to sleep, and didn't wake up to go to the bathroom. I didn't wake up at all until about 6:30. So I had set my alarm for 7 because I thought, let me just start easing my way into this, maybe 7 for a couple days, then go to 6:30 for a couple days. I really like to be closer to 6 o'clock waking up, but anyway, last night I set it for 7 a.m. Well, I woke up at 6:30. So I went ahead and turned my alarm off, and I have a book on my phone that I've been trying to finish. It's called The Perfect Couple, One Perfect Couple, The Perfect Couple, something like that, by Ruth Ware. And I only had a couple chapters left, so I went ahead and got my phone at 6:30. I sat in my bed till about 7 and finished that book. And it wasn't one of Ruth Ware's best books, in my opinion. It was just okay. I think I gave it a 7 out of 10. It was a good read, but it wasn't mind-blowing. And then I got up, and I feel so much better today. And also, the other thing that she talks about is getting sunlight on your skin and in your eyes, direct, not through a window. Because normally, I make sure, the sunlight's coming in the windows and all of that. But walking outside and getting that sunlight first thing in the morning is really good for your circadian rhythm. So I came out here when I took Layla to the bathroom, and I just sat out here for a few minutes, not long, just a few minutes. And so anyway, that's what I'm doing. We'll see if it helps. Something's got to give, because I can't keep going on like this. I feel like especially like as my body is losing weight and I'm on this health journey and all of this, like my sleep is so important to my body and to my mind and everything else. I can't be the best mom and the best wife and everything else that I can be when I'm exhausted. So anyway, this won't help me if the kids wake up in the middle of the night, but on the nights that I can sleep, hopefully these things that I'm doing will help, because I had gotten in a really bad habit of watching my phone, watching videos, reading on my phone, and the blue light is like really, supposedly it's really bad for you, for your sleep. Okay, enough about that. I'm really going to try not to update you unless something else happens, because I've been talking about sleep a lot. I know not everybody likes that, but that's just what's been going on. David took his car into the shop because it's making this really weird noise. It's almost like a staticky, like radio noise, but the radio is not on, and you can hear it even outside the car. It's weird. I've never heard a car make this noise. It's driving fine, but we just want to get it looked at and make sure everything's okay. So he took that in. I had to go pick him up and bring him back home so he could take my car to work. So we are here without a car today, which is fine. We kind of need just a day at home to kind of get caught up on a few things. So we're going to be at home today. The kids have been playing. Lucy's on FaceTime with some of her friends from school, chatting and hanging out. So she's doing that, and the boys have just been running around playing. I got my Bible reading done. I still need to edit yesterday's video, but I'll do that a little bit later. I thought I would take the morning and go ahead and get some housework done. We have a busy weekend coming up, so I know that as I'm filming this, it's Thursday, so I know that it'll help me to just get some stuff done so we can enjoy our weekend. Also, I want to prep dinner. I keep pushing off this cauliflower pizza casserole, and I need to make it or the cauliflower is going to go bad. I just checked it, it's fine, but I don't want to push it off another day. So I'm going to go ahead and prep that. I may go ahead and even bake it, divide it into containers, and then we can just heat that container up tonight. That'll make dinner so easy. Yeah, so I'm going to do that. I'm working on laundry. I'm washing sheets and stuff today. I also think that clean sheets that smell really good and are like soft, like that helps sleep a lot too. So making sure I'm staying on top of that. We usually wash our sheets about once a week, and I really like having clean sheets. If I could wash them like every day, I would. I'm not going to do that, but I just love clean sheet days so much. So I've got my sheets going. But yeah, it's a beautiful day. I need to bring the kids out here and let them play a little bit today. That would be fun. We don't have a great backyard here, but we do have a little swing and stuff like that. So maybe we could come out and play. That would be fun. But anyway, y'all come hang out with me today. I'm just going to carry you guys with me. I decided to do a no makeup, let my face rest kind of a day. And I'm in my pajamas still. But I'm not going anywhere, so why not? It's just one of those like chill days. So y'all come hang out with me. It's going to be a good one. Let's do it. I'm trying to drink a lot of water today. I didn't do a great job with that yesterday. So I want to show you my favorite, well, it's not my favorite, but it's one of my favorite water combinations. I've been loving, like we have a whole drawer of water flavorings. It's a problem. But you know, it makes us drink more water. And we don't drink, I have to preface this, we don't only drink these, we also drink regular water. But anyway, this is fun. So what I do is I take a green apple Skittles packet, and this is a huge cup of water. So if you don't like it though, you can make this sweeter or less sweet just by adjusting how much of this packet you put in. I always have to say that because some people are like, I don't like it that sweet. We'll just put less in. Okay, so green apple Skittles. You could use also the green apple Jolly Rancher one. So I do that, mix it up really good. And then here is the magic. You're going to put caramel, sugar-free caramel syrup in there. So it's like a caramel green apple. It's so good. I'm actually out of caramel. All I have is this salted chocolate caramel. So it has a little bit of a chocolate taste, which I don't mind. It's like one of those green apples or candied apples that you get that has chocolate on it too. I think it's really good. So then you just do as much as you want. I do like a little, like that. I don't know how much that was. Just measure with your heart and then stir that up. And this tastes like a candy caramel candied apple, and it's really good. So anyway, that's what has become one of my favorites. I got dinner ready. Well, it's prepped. I'm going to go ahead and bake it so the oven is preheating, but this is one of our favorites. It is so good. I can't believe how good it is when it's just like ground turkey and cauliflower and sauce and cheese and pepperoni. That's literally it. But I do have a video that shows you how to make this, so I will link that down below. It's the kids' lunchtime, so I thought I'd show you what they're having today. I'm still making Nate's. I decided to do a snacky lunch for Lucy and Mark. That's not Nate's style, really, so I'm making him something different, and I'll show you guys that in a minute. But here's Lucy's plate. Looks really good. She's got cucumber, peppers, turkey pepperoni, cheese it grooves. This is a little tropical fruit cup that we have in the fridge, and some Oreo thins and a string cheese. And then Mark, he ate really late. Like, he just finished his breakfast pretty soon. So if he's still hungry after this, I'll get him something else. Applesauce, fruit snacks, graham cracker, cheese crackers, a few peppers that he's not crazy about, but we're trying. And I'm going to get them a drink, and that's it. Here is Nate's. So yes, I use paper plates a lot of times in the summer. Otherwise, our dishwasher would be even more full than it already is. So you do what you have to do. We do breakfast, lunch, and dinner and snacks at home. So anyway, paper plates, strawberries, Oreo thins, and mac and cheese. And then I also just got this out of the oven, and it looks delicious. You guys, it is now about 1:30. I got my sheets back on my bed. I've been doing housework all morning. Got laundry almost done. I'm even washing like some throw pillows and stuff. I don't wash those enough. Got dinner prep. Y'all saw that. The kids are having a little technology break. I like to do this and make them read, or play a game together, or play with their toys or whatever. We do that periodically throughout the day. And right now they're choosing to all work together and play Light Bright. Who remembers Light Bright? And it's so nice when that happens and they play nicely together. We heard back from David's car, and it's going to be a pretty pricey fix. I think they said the water pump was going out. This was making the noise. And also, he had been having trouble with his steering wheel. Like, there was like this weird clicking with it. And they're going to have to replace something with the steering column or something. So both of those things, it's always something, y'all know. But they said it'll be ready tomorrow afternoon. So we just got one more day of kind of being home without a car, which in the summer, when the kids are home, we don't go a whole lot of places because, number one, it's expensive to constantly, like, we try to do a couple outings a week. And then the kids just like being home. They like playing with their toys. They like watching their TVs. They like playing games. They just like kind of being at home. And then on the weekends and stuff like that, when Daddy's home, we go more places and all that. So anyway, I'm going to sit down while they're playing and read. I just started a new book on Libby called Better Than the Movies. It's like, I do this every few thrillers I read. I read like a more lighthearted rom-com kind of type book, and I heard this one is good, so we shall see. I just started it. I think I'm going to make myself a iced coffee, protein coffee, proffee. Just take some of that. I'm telling y'all, if you like iced coffee drinks, the Nescafe Gold instant, I reviewed it a few videos ago on here. The Nescafe Gold Blonde Roast, amazing, amazing, amazing. And then you mix a protein shake with it, and it's delicious. I mean, it is truly delicious, and it's just a protein shake with coffee. Anyway, I think I'm gonna make that and sit down and read for a little while. I'm kind of done on housework. I just need to kind of watch the laundry. So the house is clean. The only thing, I even cleaned the bathrooms again. I've really been trying to wipe them down every few days so they don't get really dirty. The only thing I have not done this week is mopping. And I just don't like to do that with the kids running around and stuff. I'll wait till either they're out of the house for some random reason, or they're asleep. It just tends to work out better. But I vacuumed, I swept this week. I did dusting, and I've done everything else, and the house feels really good. So anyway, I will see you guys back in a little bit, and we'll spend more time together. Guys. Okay, so it is, let's see, it's almost 5 o'clock. David just got home from work, and I need to run to the store because tomorrow is ladies' night out. I have to bring something, like everybody always brings like a snack or an appetizer, dessert kind of thing. So I need to get something for that, and because we're down to one car, if he goes to work tomorrow, which he thinks he's going to go try to work ahead because of the 4th of July weekend that's coming up, or the 4th of July holiday that's coming up. So I just figured I'd run today and get the stuff for that. I think I'm going to just do a veggie tray. I signed up to bring a veggie tray for Sunday. We're having a little get together after church. And so I figure if I bring a veggie tray, if I get all the stuff for a veggie tray, I could make 2 pretty cheap. So I'm going to go to Aldi. I'm also going to go to Sam's. They have the best price on broccoli. So I'm going to get the stuff for a veggie tray, and then there's some stuff we need for the church at Sam's for this like lunch thing we're doing after church. Everybody's bringing like side dishes and desserts and stuff. And then the church is doing hamburgers and hot dogs. And so I need to buy, we already have the hamburgers, but I need to buy the hot dogs. And Sam's is by far the cheapest place to buy that. I was like looking at all the different prices. And then we need a few things for breakfast for the church. So I'm going to run to Aldi. I'm going to run to Sam's, and then I'll come back home. It is hot. It is so hot outside. I was hoping to get the kids out and play and stuff, but it was just too hot. So after they played their Light Bright and played a few games, we ended up having like a little family movie time. I love being able to watch movies with the kids. This is a very new thing. It's a very new to be able to sit and watch a full movie with all 3 of my kids, and nobody gets bored, nobody runs off. And we watched Inside Out. That's like their favorite movie, and I love it too. I've seen it several times, and I love that movie. Like the message behind it, we just saw Inside Out 2, and so they wanted to watch Inside Out. But the funniest thing is, we watch it on Disney Plus, so there's ads like throughout the movie. There's probably 3 or 4 different commercial breaks. Nate refuses to sit and watch the ads, so he runs to his room and just sits there. Like, he's not doing anything. He's just sitting on his bed until the ad's over. It's like he refuses to watch it. But anyway, then he comes back and we finished it. But anyway, so David's home. I told him about the dinner that's already prepped, so he's going to heat that up. I should be home. It won't take me long to run these couple errands, except it's right at 5 o'clock. Traffic is a nightmare, but I just want to go ahead and get this done. And then the good news is Kroger this week is having some really great deals. Like, I'm going to wait and get the buns at Kroger on Saturday because they're 99 cents a pack. That is the cheapest place to buy buns. They have watermelon for $3.99. I may get one of those to cut up for breakfast and then have it for the luncheon too. So you can't beat when Kroger has their deals. So I'll get all that stuff, like all the buns and the fresher stuff, closer to time. But I can go ahead and buy hot dogs and the little packaged breakfast stuff we need for Sunday, and then all my veggie tray stuff. I'm trying to decide what kind of dip to put on the veggie tray, and one of my favorite dips is the Aldi dill dip. Oh my gosh, I love that one. So I may do that, but then I feel like, oh, some people probably just like ranch. So I'm going to see. Aldi also has a really good like French onion dip that's good on veggies. So I'm just going to kind of browse around Aldi. We need some more yogurt. We need some more milk for the house too. So I'm going to go ahead and pick that up while I'm there. But anyway, whatever I get, I'll show y'all. And I will see you guys back in a little bit. Ready for a little garage haul so I don't have to haul all this stuff inside. So for the church, I got these donuts for a breakfast, like continental kind of situation we always put out. Little pastries and stuff. And then I got 2 packs of hot dogs. This is the cheapest place I could find hot dogs. It's like $6.98 for 24 of the ballpark. So I got 2 of them. We probably won't need that many, but I went ahead and got them, and whatever we don't use we can freeze or whatever. And then for us, I got this at Aldi, but 2 gallons of milk. Milk right now is $2.60, $2.61 I think, which is really good. So I got 2 of them. And then at Sam's I got broccoli. And I went ahead and got some more applesauce. We still have a little bit, but just to kind of make sure we don't run out. And then I spent like $31 at Aldi for everything. Went ahead and got us some more 2% cheese. Grapes were a good price, but I just buy a little bit at a time because Lucy's really the only one that likes them. I went ahead and got some peppers. I have some veggies, so I'm going to use what I have too, but I got 2 packages of tomatoes, 2 packages of carrots, 1 package of cucumber because we already have some. I got 5 yogurts. That's not as many as I normally get, but we have some. And then I decided against the dill dip because it was more expensive and it was like much higher in calories and fat, and I'm just trying to watch that. So I got the French onion dip. I got 2 of them. These are really good. And then cheese crackers were on sale for $2.99. I probably should have got more. That's a really good price, but I just got 1. So that is everything. I'm going to go put all this away and eat some dinner. All right, you guys, I'm back out here where I started this morning. Today's been a really good day. It's amazing what you can get done and feel like doing when you have a good night's sleep. So I'm going to continue working on that and making it a priority. Yeah, I think it's so important. I just had dinner. It was delicious. Man, I love that recipe, and we have leftovers, so that's great. The kids are on FaceTime with Grammy and Grandpa, talking to them and hanging out with them. We try to do that every week or two. And it's every time they're talking to Grammy and Grandpa, I'm just so thankful. Like when I was a kid, we had phones, but we didn't have really cell phones that much. And if you did talk on the phone, there was long distance. And of course, we had no video chats or anything. So, man, technology's come a long way. Even when David and I were dating. So we were dating 16 years ago. And when we were dating, we had to be very careful with our cell phones because we did not have unlimited minutes. We couldn't text each other. There was no texting, or we didn't have texting when we were dating. And we had to be careful because we only had so many minutes and we would go over. And so if we talked after 9 p.m., then it was free or reduced. I think it was free. So we'd have to like wait and talk a long time at night. It's so weird how times have changed. Like, man, times have changed. Now they can just talk as much as they want on video chat. Like, we are so blessed. Technology has brought, good and bad, but that is one definite good thing is like we're able to stay connected more and talk to family, and they get to, it's almost like Grammy and Grandpa are babysitting them. They entertain them, they talk to them, and the kids will just show them toys and play with them. They'll stay on the FaceTime for an hour or longer, and they love it. So it's awesome. I think that is so cool. And I don't know if we had that back in the day. So David and I, when we were dating, we were long distance for the first little while, and then he moved closer, but he was still an hour apart our whole like dating and engaged relationship. And so if we had that, if we had FaceTime and unlimited texting and calling and all that, it would have made such a huge difference. But here we are. We survived it. But anyway, I'm going to finish out this day. I'm going to get everything set up tomorrow to make the morning smooth. I start the dishwasher. I'm going to unload that here in a little bit. Set up my coffee to go off in the morning. Just try to get everything. I've told you guys this before, but my biggest tip for housekeeping is constantly thinking about your future self and doing things to make your future self have an easier time. And this idea has changed the way I think about housekeeping. It's changed my motivation. And I'm constantly at night thinking, what can I do to help myself, be excited to wake up and not like dread coming into the kitchen? Well, clean it up. Like, I never leave dishes. I never leave a mess in the kitchen. That is a gift to myself. I'll make coffee and have it programmed to go off in the morning. That is a gift to myself. I'll unload the dishwasher at night instead of waiting till the morning. That is a gift to myself. And just thinking, like, when I need to get housework done, like today, did I want to spend the morning cleaning and doing laundry and washing sheets? No. And so in the past, I would have procrastinated that. I would have put it off. Like, who cares? I can do that tomorrow or whatever. But I'm always thinking, like, how good is it going to feel tonight when everything's clean? How good is it going to feel to get into clean sheets? I don't know if you guys have to like mind trick yourself sometimes, but that is the mind trick that has been a game changer for me. I never thought about this till a few years ago, and recently, like even like the last couple years, really. I used to like leave dishes in the sink. Now the dishes in the sink thing, I've been not doing that for years. David will tell you if anybody puts a dish in my sink, I get so upset because it makes me feel like the whole house is a mess. So we always have the dishwasher unloaded and everybody can stick dishes in there. And then I'll run it and unload it first thing in the morning or the night before. It just makes life so much easier. And then taking it a step further and having the coffee, cleaning and just thinking, how good is it going to feel? So if you need a little bit of motivation to, the summer's hard. I will tell y'all, the summer is hard to keep your house clean because, the kids are home and nobody wants to be stuck doing laundry and doing, stuff. We want to be enjoying our time with our children and our family. So anyway, I don't know if that is helpful, but it's very helpful to me to think of it like that. So anyway, I'm going to get ready for bed. I've been reading that book today, The Better Than the Movies, and I really like it so far. I'm only 20% maybe into it, but I really like it. So I'm going to go read a little bit of that. And then I have a hard book, a physical book, like an actual book, not on my phone. The Better Than the Movies is on my phone. But I read that before I go to bed. And so the one I'm reading right now is The Prisoner. And the funniest thing about this book, I started reading it. It's not on my reads list. Like I keep a list of all the books I've read this year and my Goodreads account and all that. It's not on any of those lists. So I'm like, okay, I haven't read it. Well, I start reading this book and I have this weird deja vu feeling of like, I've already read this book. And then I think, well, maybe it just sounds like another one, And the more I read it, I'm like, no, I've read this book. So I've searched like every year, like I keep a year tally and all this stuff. I've searched everywhere. I must have started it and then never finished it. So now I'm like, is there a reason I put it down? Or anyway, so far it's okay. I mean, it's not like the best book ever, but it's kind of working to kind of get me sleepy. And it's decent. So I went back and looked at Libby to see like, have I ever checked this book out? And it's saying that I checked it out as an audiobook in March of 2023, which is around spring break. And it was March. I was probably driving to visit family and put an audiobook on, but I can't remember like listening to it. It just seems familiar as a book I've read. But anyway, I count audiobooks as part of my reading challenge. And I'm a part of several book groups on Facebook, and that is like the most controversial topic. Some people say you shouldn't count it, but to me, like whether I've read it or I've had someone read it to me, it's all the same in my brain. Like I can't remember when I look back which ones I've read, which ones I've done audiobooks, like it's all the same. So I definitely count audiobooks, and especially when we're traveling, audiobooks are so helpful. I do prefer to read books, but there are times that audiobooks really come in handy, and I think it's very like ableist of people, which I don't like to like throw that word around, but I do think it is, for people to say, well, it doesn't count, because some people have a hard time reading. I mean, what, a blind person, they can't read in a physical sense, but they can listen to audiobooks. Does that not count? I'm like, stand back. So anyway, I don't know where you guys stand on that, but I'm a physical, like I am a huge proponent of whatever way you read a book, it counts, and who cares what anybody else says. So I guess I stopped reading that book though. So I'm gonna finish it and I'll let you guys know what I think. So I love you guys. I know this video is probably getting long, so I will see you guys later. I think this video may go up on Saturday. So no. Yeah, Saturday. I normally do some sort of weight loss content on Saturday, but I'm kind of in a slump of what to record about that. It's kind of been the same old lately. So you get a vlog. So I love you all. If you like the video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Definitely subscribe if you're new. I'll see you guys later. Bye, everybody.